Today, we're going to answer the question, did Jesus practice mindfulness? Or maybe you've heard of this as mindfulness meditation. This is a really popular practice these days. Mindfulness meditation is a mental training practice that teaches you to slow down racing thoughts, let go of negativity, and calm both your mind and body. But the question for today is this something Jesus did? And maybe more importantly, is this something that a Christian should do today? Well, let's start with this. Mindfulness or self-awareness is a good thing. But pay attention, Christians. The practice of mindfulness meditation is actually a New Age technique, and it's rooted in Buddhism. So learning to be self-aware is good, it's healthy, it's good for our mental health. But Christians, be careful of mindfulness meditation because it's actually a Buddhist practice. 1 John 4:1 says, "Beloved, do not believe every spirit, but test the spirits to see whether they are from God, for many false prophets have gone out into the world." So we need to test and approve whether mindfulness meditation is from God. And actually, it's not. 1 Thessalonians 5 says, "Test everything, hold fast to what is good, abstain from every form of evil." So if we should reject mindfulness meditation, does that just mean Christians are going to be filled with anxiety and stress? Well, no. For Christians, prayer is the solution to anxiety and emotional stress. Even Jesus depended on prayer for his own mental health. Paul said this in Philippians 4, "Don't worry about anything. Instead, pray about everything. Tell God what you need. Thank him for all he's done. And then, check this out, then you will experience God's peace, which exceeds anything we can understand. His peace will guard your hearts and minds as you live in Christ Jesus." Prayer, not New Age meditation, is what Christians have always used for their own mental health, and it's what we should still use today. We don't need anything else. Jesus himself practiced this. Luke 5:16 says that Jesus often withdrew to the wilderness for prayer. So this was a regular practice for Jesus, even though he was perfect. He still had stress. He still had anxiety in his life. He was human. And if he had to go to the Father for his own mental health, how much more should we do the same thing? Matthew 26 gives us an even more powerful picture of this in the life of Jesus. This is in the Garden of Gethsemane. He told his disciples, "My soul is crushed with grief to the point of death." And then he went on a little farther and he bowed with his face to the ground and he prayed to the Father, "If it is possible, let this cup of suffering be taken away from me, yet I want your will to be done, not mine." What a powerful example of how Jesus utilized prayer, not mindfulness meditation, when he was stressed. And that's why the author of Hebrews says in chapter 5, verse 7, when Jesus was here on earth, he offered prayers and pleadings with a loud cry and tears to the one who could rescue him from death. And God heard his prayers because of his deep reverence for God. So here's what the Bible teaches about prayer. Christian prayer is fundamentally different from mindfulness meditation, and here's why. It's about turning for strength to God, not to self. Let's go back to that quote about mindfulness meditation. It's a mental training practice that teaches you to slow down racing thoughts, to let go of negativity, and calm both your mind and body. But do you notice what's inherent in that definition? The focus is really on you. It's up to you to figure it out. It's up to you to fix your problems. But the Bible teaches us something different. Jesus himself said it in John 14. "I'm leaving you with a gift, peace of mind and heart, and the peace I give is a gift that the world cannot give. So don't be troubled or afraid." Jesus and Jesus alone can bring us the peace that we need in this world. So if you're a follower of Jesus, practice biblical prayer, not mindfulness meditation.